back.
So, we have our strangely flattened and partially dismembered spider showing us where we have options to go.
I have marked in mind where I would like to go.
Does everyone agree with Hugo's path?
I already picked that path, as you can see.
So that's 2. And Rana, I assume, wants to go on the clean path.
Sweetheart. I nodded. You can't talk to me. You just broke it out.
Dun dun dun!
Lightning strikes. Thunder rolls.
Alright. Well then, we are moving on.
Bong. Are we going this path?
So, it seems so. Unless Silverblood vehemently states against it.
That's what I said, El Kabong.
We take the path most necessary.
Okay. Let's get you guys over there then. So, you guys make your way through.
Stop by my caravan.
Okay, go ahead. What would you like to do at your caravan?
I need to get my my holy symbol of Ioma Day. My backup holy text of Ioma Day.
Okay.
It's
How many backup texts do you have?
That is not the hardback. I'm ashamed to admit, but it is at least the paperback of her 10 legends.
With it being a monastery, do you have like a whole stack of pamphlets and leaflets as well?
Yeah, pretty much. I let the ladies chill with that. They hand things out. I'm going to take my manacles, my masterwork ones.
All right.
I'm going to also make sure I got my spell component pouch. Going to bring my pavilion tent. I'm going to bring my crowbar and my compass.
All right.
A couple rations. My flint and steel.
You can tell based on the map that you think it's going to take just maybe a day and a half, a day and a third of travel.
Yeah, and if I got
it shouldn't take that long.
That tent, got hells to pay.
All right. So you go ahead and just start making your way there. You've got really high perceptions, passive and stuff, and since she's a druid, it's not very hard to make your way through. As you're getting about 2/3 of the way through your day's journey, you come to a path area over here. You guys are strangely... Oh, it's because you didn't pop into the squares just right. Okay.
We're not on that map.
I gotta move you into the squares properly. It's squished you all together. Okay, so you end up at this place.
Rocky Road.
Basically, as you approach, Tala and anybody who's passive is over 20 is like says, okay, let's go quiet and slow, because as you get closer, you see over here that there's what is clearly a crocodile nest right here, and you can see just under the leaves, you can see that there are actually eggs in it as well. So if you want more information, you got to make a nature check about it. But as you look around, and go ahead and make any checks you want to. And I will go ahead and reveal you.
Crocodiles they are.
Okay, is that your nature check?
That is. At least I think so. Hold on.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and reveal what your passive perception reveals. You see a pair of beady eyes floating in the water over here. And there's not much else. You can see... Okay, with your 30 perception, looking a little closer, you see just in the water, extremely close to you, is a large crocodile sitting there watching the nest. With your nature check, you know that these appear to just be fairly mundane animals, and you actually made a perception check. You look around and you're pointing out to each of the party members where you can see the eyes sticking just out of the water and the noses. Oh, I'll fix Salvus in a second. So, as you do that, you can see that there are 5 crocodiles in various places in the water. One of them is over here. It's clearly obvious to see. It's basking itself out on the rock. There's one right here next to the nest. Now you're
You
I
only
reckon
just
that
saw
one wasn't
that.
too quiet.
Hugo takes a step forward and immediately farts.
Yeah, I was trying to let that one go. I was just a little bit nervous. Sorry about that, guys.
The crocodiles all notice and
The
look
fart?
over, but
The
they don't
fart
seem to
or us?
move.
But
They notice you. Yeah, they notice you because of that. Tala, you think that the reason they're not doing anything is because none of you have gotten within 10 feet of that nest yet. And you know that anything that threatens their nest, they will respond with a full-on attack to. But right now, they look fairly lazy. They just look like they're sitting in the water. They don't seem to
Is
be
this-
caring that much about you. You saw them
How high
blink
was
and
that?
their eyes moved over.
that bridge.
Is
The bridge,
this
the bridge
supposed
is
to
10,
stop?
the bridge and the surrounding area, it's raised up about 10, 12 feet over the water. So it's enough that this guy couldn't bite you from down there unless he did one of those huge jump things, and you don't think he looks that hungry.
Let's let them be.
Well,
in peace.
sense motive it. Sense motive it.
The bridge.
The
the
crocodile. That one. He's just kind of sitting there.
It is an evil mimic bridge.
I got worried for a second there. Wait a second. What's this bridge's ill intent?
Snap. You look at the crocodile, and it you're not really sure how to judge its reptilian intelligence,
Damn.
but it doesn't look
mouth.
like it really cares about you.
Smiling or lying.
It's just kind of sitting there. It looks like it's floating in the water. It doesn't look like it's got land underneath it to kick off of or anything. So if it was going to do one of those jumps, it'd show some sort of motion beforehand. And you guys are eagle eye watching these crocodiles.
All right. Well,
I
just gonna.
would definitely do some wild empathy on that crocodile as we approach it.
Does my,
if it gets,
do I need a new perception for this bridge?
If you want to look directly at the
Yeah,
bridge,
I want to
yes,
study this
you.
bridge.
Okay.
Oh shit.
The bridge it's just made out of old planks and ropes. You can tell that every now and then it's possible that the river or the swamp has flooded high enough to touch the bridge because you can see mold and stuff all over the boards. But
That's my perception.
But Tala points out that it looks like the rope is really strong and sturdy, and you guess, just looking at it, that even though the boards look like they're in bad condition, you think it might hold. Does anybody have knowledge engineering? That's a no. Okay. So your best guess is it looks like it's been there a while. It doesn't look like it's going to fall.
Yes,
But you
clearly
also-
my tiger has engineering.
But you can also tell, looking at this, that there are missing boards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go one at a time on this one.
Okay. So, who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
Of course. Ain't gonna have
I'm
no
gonna
problem
do
there.
some wild empathy on that freaking crocodile. I'm gonna approach it. That was more
Which
than
one?
40. Excuse
You're
me.
You're on your tiger. We're not in
I know.
battle. You can move as much as you want right now. But
I'm
just move to
approaching
wherever
the
you want to
bridge
stop.
where we need to
Okay.
go.
I thought you were going to do a wild empathy check on one of the crocodiles.
Yeah, so it'd be a wild empathy check on this one as I get closer.
Okay. Keep going. Go ahead and go across the bridge. The bridge is fine. The bridge holds as you go across. So you have to stop if you're going to make that check. You have to stop somewhere. You need to be like right here.
Well,
You
if
have to
it
be-
it
you
seemed
have to
like
be
it didn't
close.
have any problem with me. Yeah, no, it didn't have
Okay.
any problem with me. So
No, it let you go by. It sort of looked up and watched. This
Yeah,
one
I'm
over
gonna-
here, this one right here, that was
Yeah.
basking itself.
3 feet of it.
It sort of stands up. It sort of turns and it looks at you. Then it slips into the water and just starts to swim this way.
Okay. Yep. We'll stay here and help everyone else cross.
Well,
As you
That
wait,
looked
this
easy.
one just as you wait, this little one just slowly seems to be swimming off this way.
I'm gonna tip my hat at the crocodile.
Okay, hold up a second while you're on the bridge.
All right.
All right, the bridge is fine. You can go.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Who's next?
I guess so. I will go next.
Acrobatics sound far more than this.
Yeah.
Are you
acrobatics.
gonna acrobatics? Okay. If you acrobatics, I won't roll that then.
Does 25 do it?
Balance.
Yes. You look at it and you
Can't
think,
swing your way
based
over.
on how you saw everyone else go across, that there's a few of them that look a little weaker than the others. So you skip those and you sort of leap over them and you easily get across. This crocodile here, as you do, it sort of moves a little bit in the water and it's sort of taking notice of y'all now. It's like, but it doesn't seem like it's going to do anything yet. It's just sort of watching. So as you go across, it stares at you, it stares at you, and it stares at you.
You wouldn't want to try to bite the man who's jumping across the bridge, my friend.
They don't understand you're speaking.
So you
And
made
no
it
one
across.
understands me speaking.
Rana, are you just going to walk across, or are you going to use an acrobatics check?
It was a walk. Apparently.
Let me. roll.
Don't fuck this up, sweetheart. Take your
Okay.
time.
Bridge holds for you. If anybody had gotten F on a D100 and got less than a 10, the bridge was going to collapse. But
I will
it
go
did not.
slowly if that matters at all.
Doesn't matter at all.
No, it was just if you did acrobatics, I didn't have to make that check. If you failed, you would have fell in, or if the bridge had broken on a percentage dice, then you would have fell in. But you didn't. You made it
I don't
across.
know. I think if you failed in acrobatics and you just kind of fell on the bridge, I think it would have been freaking hilarious.
The way I look at it, my reflex save is higher than my acrobatics.
Hey, fix Albus.
Oh, well, as you get across to this side, as you get across to this side,
Okay.
your passive perception notices something right here. You realize that the water is. You realize the water's actually. This is about where that crocodile was sunning itself. It's much shallower right there, and it looks like you could easily walk across. And as you take a glance with your incredibly high 25 perception as a passive,
How did my passive get determined as that?
because
10
you've got
plus
a
your
lot of
modifier.
bonuses. You've got a lot of bonuses as a druid. You see something that just barely stands out down here amongst all of the swamp bushes and trees. And you can tell that it is a camouflage tent.
Son of a bitch, they got military print.
It's covered in leaves and stuff from the swamp.
Can't see 'em.
Damn, Ed's got a ghillie
Tala
suit.
points out there are stakes holding it up. So she knows that that's a tent. But that's not the way you need to go. The way you need to go is this way if you're just trying to get to the fort. So do you want to investigate or do you want to ignore it?
Is the name also not above its head? Because that's some bullshit. I'm about to break out my flares.
The tent has no name above its head.
Alright. This is some shit. Alright, I'm going to make perception on that. I guess I see what
Okay.
she sees.
You see the exact same thing.
Well, hell, might as well see if I can see some more. I see nothing new.
You just
Alright, guys. what you
barely
think?
saw the tent.
We're going to see what this person's all about way out here in the swamp. We're going to just keep on going.
I mean, they're chilling out with some crocs.
Yeah, they got some dangerous friends. We might be able to pick their brain a bit.
We can see if they've have seen some of those lovely crocodiles. Troglodytes. Troglodytes. If the word is not in front of me, I can't say it. Troglodyte.
You can tell that at this one single spot that you can cross without getting messy.
All right, sweetheart says yes. Silver.
The,
I have silver away.
are you guys talking out loud to each other,
Yes,
mentioning all this?
absolutely.
What is it, my
As you
friend?
Do we want
As
to
you're doing
speak
that.
to them?
as you're doing that, you see a little movement over there.
We will let the ominous narration continue.
As you see the tent flap open, and a man comes out. He's got a billowing black cloak behind him.
Hell,
He's in plate mail. And I gotta swap to, there we go. He's in plate mail. He's got a bow out. He pulls an arrow out and just says, "Get the fuck away."
We ain't coming over.
all right.
He's got it ready, and you can tell that all he has to do is tilt to aim at you.
Have you seen any troglodytes?
No, don't.
You can see.
I'm studying first.
Okay. You can see that this man is wearing plate mail. He has a composite longbow in his hands, and he has a great sword at his side that he can draw. He has,
Any holy symbols?
from that distance, it's hard to tell very closely everything he's got, but you do pick out that he's got a necklace, and it does have a holy symbol. Do you know what holy symbol it is? You'd need a knowledge religion check.
So it's
He
not
seems to be
no.
getting more and more agitated the longer you stay there, though.
Knowledge religion.
You can tell, you can just make out the details of it, and you can tell that it is a holy symbol of Rovagug, and you know that that is an evil deity.
Hmm.
Let's go.
Last
Hang on just a second.
chance.
I'm showing the stream what the symbol is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh,
That's terrifying.
Yeah, he is the rough beast, the destroyer, the enemy of God, the great destroyer, the unmaker, world breaker.
Unmaker world breaker.
Well,
Let's go.
He says, "Leave me and the crocodiles alone."
So no troglodytes then. Got it.
No, something better.
you and me got a bone to pick, so why don't you go ahead and take this shot?
As soon as you say that, he turns and aims at you. Roll initiative. So
Okay, right,
he's going
now
to roll initiative, everybody.
Ah,
And since he had that action ready, he still gets to take that shot.
Yes.
But I do still need to roll his
shit.
initiative.
I'm sitting on
Damn!
sitting on Salbus, so I guess I gotta roll just Salbus.
He gets a 12 for initiative.
I'm sitting on Salbus, that's why I only rolled his.
Okay. I'll just count. To remove you completely, you go on Salvus's turn then. Let's see, we got Hugo as a 14. As a 24. And Silverblood is the 14 years.
Yep.
So he will actually end up going last after he's taken this shot. Using his composite longbow. Is aiming at Hugo because Hugo's the one who dissed him. He misses by a mile as he shoots it out, but you can tell as the arrow goes by that it was shot with a good bit of force because as it passes you, it hits a tree and embeds about halfway into the tree before the back of the arrow shatters.
All right. Let's see here.
It is Rana's turn.
Right.
The only passable, without using acrobatics, the only passable square for you to get to him is right here, and it does count as it doesn't count as difficult terrain for that single 5-foot square. Any other swampy looking area is difficult terrain.
Does he have a token?
Yeah, he's all
Yeah, he's right here. He's right here.
Oh, wow. He's way back there.
Yeah.
Holy crap. See, the way you were explaining it, it sounded like he was right here.
Yeah, it sounds like we're like sitting around his front porch.
He's 90 feet away from you. He shouted at you from over there. He actually rolled really high on his perception and heard you guys.
Yeah. Basically what I'm thinking.
Fuzzy lumpkins.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was sitting here trying to plot out my moves. So
Did
he's
you wanna hold
85
your
feet
turn?
away from me.
That would be if you could go in a straight line. You can't do that. You'd have to go. You could make an acrobatics check from that square to hop
Right.
over to here. But if you don't want to have to make a check because of your vow of cleanliness, you'll have to go that way.
Right.
And then you need to stay on the stone path. Get off my porch!
Get off my rocks.
Okay, I had to stop watching it.
Get off my property!
Get off my property!
Shit, well, he fired at Hugo, so I have to do something. So I'm gonna go ahead and,
You go back talk to him, that's why.
yeah.
You could still easily leave.
Yeah, I don't
You know-
know if I should. I think I'm gonna wait till after your turn.
Okay, you know with him being in plate mail that if you guys ran, he couldn't catch up to you unless he's got something else going for him.
Right, but then Hugo said that we had a beef, so
Yeah.
Look at that.
she's doing it. All right. So I need to go 15 feet here.
Mhm.
Boop. I'm gonna be running
Okay.
and jump over this way. So that was 15 plus 25.
Would be
40.
40.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 25 is right.
The squares that you can get that you can hit him at that are safe for you, like clean, is that one.
Yeah.
Essentially the ones in an L shape. On his left
All right,
and
so that was
back.
30. Another 30 foot there. So that'll be 60.
Yeah, 40 total.
I'm running, so I have 80.
Are you double moving?
Right.
Or running?
Well, what's the difference?
Running is going to be 4 times your 4 times 4 times.
Okay, then I'll just double move. I'm not worried about 4 times.
That'd be
Okay.
120.
And,
60.
alright. I will. Yeah, I'll stop there.
After your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go.
What's your passive perception?
13.
No, that's a 23.
Okay. As you get closer, you can just tell he's got this look in his eyes. He looks like a lunatic. His eyes are shifted. They're like flicking back and forth between you. They're unsteady. He almost looks like he's shaking a little bit. He's got a plate helm, but he's got a beard coming out the bottom of his helm, and there's just like moss and nast and like just gross swamp stuff in it. Like he's gone swimming in the swamp and never bothered to clean his beard or something.
Gross. Alright, then I'm not gonna hit him with my hands, so
The
I'm
rest
gonna
of,
put
like,
fetsies on.
Okay, well, just to let you know for the rest of it, his plate mail armor though looks extremely well kept. So it looks like he has no care at all about his personal self, but his armor and his weapons look pristine, other than the fact that there's clearly where they've been hit a few times. They look perfectly kept.
Don't look at my property.
The prints that I saw in the ground before, because you said that there were.
You're way too far away to tell. All you
That's what
know
I
is that this guy's wearing plate mail, and you saw
Alright, so,
prints that look like plate
I'm
mail.
gonna go take care of Jax, but that was my turn.
Okay. Salvus and Tala, you're up.
How far can I technically make it on a turn like this?
What's Salvus's move?
40.
He can double move for 80 feet.
You can double move for 80, or you can run. At a total of, what is it, 16? Is that 4 times 4? Or is it 12?
160. 160 feet for a run.
Yeah, he doesn't have a 5-speed run. He has just a regular. He's a 4-speed.
So if he ran, can he actually attack?
No.
At the end of that?
No.
That's what I.
Run means you can't attack. But if you double move, the closest you can get would be, you can basically hit that, skipping over that step, 45. You could get to here.
To right there?
Yep.
What did I do?
And that would be Salvus's, and that would be Salvus's turn, but not yours.
Right there?
Yes. Well, one tile down, but it looks awkward because you two share a tile.
Because
Here.
I do.
Let me move you. There.
Okay. Let's see.
As you get closer, you can see the same things that she did. He's got nasty but with, since you're a little more attentive, you can also tell that it looks like his tent's been there for a while. As you guys passed, I forgot to remove this from the other side, you could see an old campfire right there. And he looks, now that you're closer and you look sort of at his feet, you're pretty sure this is the guy who had the fight with the councilwoman's son. You can also see that holy symbol so much closer up. You see that crazed look in his eyes, and he looks like frothing mad now.
Ew.
It looks like he is just furious.
Only that.
The only-
more attentive than you are.
Yeah. So the only time you've personally ever seen somebody look like this before is like that look that a rabid animal has in its eyes when it's deep in the throes of it.
I'm gonna call lightning on him.
A rabid animal. You're gonna what?
I'm gonna call lightning on the guy.
All right.
You have
What do I need to roll?
Wasn't that an event in a game?
No, it's a spell.
Oh.
Let's see.
Hey,
Reflex. The DC is 18.
I like that pink hair.
Reflex.
Okay.
Reflex half.
So this does take your entire turn to cast, by the way.
Yep.
Okay. You call down to.
He just
Okay.
needs to make a reflex.
So you have to point at. So what you do is you sort of like channeling yourself, and you point at him, and as soon as you do, a cloud appears over him, and a bolt of lightning slams down
Very, very frightening.
instantly.
Channel.
Yes.
Yes. Instantly, it blasts down, and let me roll his reflex save.
I
What's
see.
the
That's
DC
a
on
bonus
your
bonus
beat?
because he's wearing metal. The spell
He
normally
definitely
says
does. He definitely does not make the reflex save. Roll damage 3d6. So lightning bolt slams down and hits the dead center of the top of his helmet and lances through him.
Oof, I like that word. Lances through him.
Wow, it says you may call a total of number of bolts. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's 3 bolts.
Yeah, each round you can do it.
So you can do 3d tons of damage.
So she does 3d6 each round that she chooses to do it. So he takes 7 damage as the lightning hits him, and he goes like, and then he just
And he's in
looks
metal
at you.
too.
Yeah, I don't think it gives extra damage
It
for
was-
being
No,
in
but it
spell.
probably should.
It says in the
Circumstantial
spell.
damage.
If it does anything conductive, it'll say it in the spell.
No, it doesn't. So it hits him. But it hits him, and he just looks pissed off when it does. He just looks at you and goes, no, you're going to die.
So we just agitate him with a very mild
Technically,
static shock.
I house roll during metal on a lightning spell or electricity. I normally, if it's just a little bit of metal, I give them -2. If it's full metal, I give them -4.
Oh, he didn't make his reflex save
No,
at
I'm
all.
saying that's what I do for you guys. If
Okay.
future campaigns, you'll know what I do.
Okay. I'll probably do that for the next ones. He probably won't make the saves, though. Okay, it is now Hugo's turn.
He had to shoot an arrow. Just had to shoot an arrow.
You guys had to say you had beef. He just told you to leave.
You shot the arrow. His man
He
is
shot the
near
arrow.
me.
I was walking away and he
Goodbye,
suddenly spotted Hugo because Hugo opened his mouth. That's it. There's no good reason to just shoot somebody from that far. He wanted
Told you
to
to
fight.
leave.
All right.
He clearly wanted to fight.
Did Hugo tell them what the anybody else what the symbol was before he said that, or did he just immediately say we've got beef?
I said we got beef.
Well, I straight up said this is the guy.
So,
Okay.
all right, let's see here.
You'll have to. It's gonna be double to go across that spot. You have to go across this spot to not be in difficult terrain. This is the only spot you can do without it being difficult terrain. Is this 1 5-foot square?
That's fine. I'm running.
The ones next to it. Okay, you're doing a
Just
full
a
run.
heads up.
We're
I
running.
will push a bitch out the way to get into a clean spot to fight this guy.
I can't do it just like that. Alright, so that's gonna be. I have to consider it a 20.
Do you have
There,
acrobatics?
30. Alright, leave me there.
Was this always here?
Okay.
Alright, so the way I have to do this, I have to take my move action, and then I have to take, as part of my next move action, I have to draw my weapon. So I draw my Gray Flame Greatsword. And stop here. Can't do that on a run.
It is now Silverblood's turn.
Technically, actually, Silverblood should have gone before me. Higher dex.
Oh, yep.
So, that's so much to move.
How close are you? Okay.
Ages away.
And I was looking at them and something that he has.
Well, I'll move over there. And I'll use an acrobatics to hop over the water.
Roll your acrobatics. You easily make the jump. Thank goodness that crocodile who was basking wasn't still there.
Guess I'll double move.
No problem.
Where to go?
Even though Tala hit the guy with lightning, he looks like he's more interested in Vigo and Rana right now. Even though Hugo called him out and Tala's hit him with lightning, he looks like he's got eyes for those other two right now.
Yeah,
So
never
that's the
move.
end. Are you gonna draw your whip or draw your sword or anything?
Yeah, I'll draw my sword. Shink. Shink.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say something about my character? I missed it because I was trying to.
Now,
Tony was telling me something.
as you guys get up, he looks over and Tala has hit him with lightning, and Hugo dissed him, but he looks like he is very angry at you and at Silverblood more than the rest of you.
Good.
He just goes, "Fuck this," and throws the longbow to the side into the swamp. It sort of sinks a few feet in. He doesn't care. He pulls out his greatsword.
I thought you said lawnmower for a second. I was like,
Yes,
He
come
pulls
after the
out his-
little girl.
He pulls out his lawnmower.
He's friendly, so he plugs it into the power point, he's the electric one, so it goes, "Nee."
He draws his greatsword. And
Sure.
he is just going to immediately use his move action to, let's see, how far can he move? He can't get to Rana. So he uses his move action to get to you. And he yells out. And as soon as he gets near you, you all just feel this. How close are you all now? Okay. So as soon as he gets near Tala and Silverblood, you just feel this crushing feeling hit you, and it's just like you feel sort of sick, like there's something just wrong with the guy.
I am immune to all sickness.
Okay, it's not an actual sick. I'm trying. It's not.
I know.
Jeez,
But anyways, so, Damn, I'm trying to narrate
Roll
here.
up on my clothes.
I'm trying to narrate here, but thanks. Now, not to give you diseases. Anyways, he gets close, and you just, the guy looks crazy. He's got this like mad look in his eyes, the scraggly beard covered in mold and moss and stuff, and it feels terrifying. So what I'm telling you is that essentially, out of character, you have a negative to saves against fear effects when he's close to you.
Okay.
He's got the great sword in his hand, and he just yells out, "Smite good!" And he turns and he swings the sword at.
What a terrible name for a power attack.
What kind of person calls out these attacks? What is this? Some kind of anime?
He gets extra bonuses. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, he gets +3 to his bonus attack. That's what it was. But he's gonna take a swing at you.
Oof.
And that is a critical threat. You each do have a hero point, though.
I use my hero point.
Okay, you're gonna act out of turn and do something.
Let's see what I got. Whoops, wrong PDF. So, let's see. Do I have any dodging stuff? Can I dodge super good? I can use. Can't do acrobatic combat reflex. No.
One of your specialties as a mysterious avenger is using your whip.
Hmm.
You could try and trip him, so he has to hit the ground, and then he'd not be able to attack that turn. He'd have to use the standard action to get back up.
Okay. What's the hit? What's the whip need? It does.
I don't know
Yeah, I
what
reckon,
your plus is to that, though.
I reckon. Yeah, I could land that. Let's try it.
Okay.
So,
You're interrupting his attack. So as he's starting to swing, you just, with your whip in hand, rear back. And
oof, does a 19 do it?
a 19 is exactly what you needed.
Thank God.
Were you going for a trip with that?
Yep.
Okay. As he rears back, you can see the bloodlust in his eyes as he is just ready to just destroy you with that great sword. And you catch one of his plate armored feet and you yank as hard as you can, and he just slams back into the ground, hits, and he is prone.
I never attack in anger, my friend.
And as you do that,
Beautiful.
He uses his standard action then to try and get up, which provokes an attack of opportunity from you with your rapier.
Yep.
Roll to see if you hit. You hit. Roll damage.
All right. So
You deal 13 damage. Your rapier, you punch into his armor right at the joint in the shoulder, and you stab in and yank out, and there's just a little trickle of blood there. He just looks mad. He does manage to get up, though. But that is the end of his turn.
yay.
It is now Rama's turn.
Reading up this one last thing, because Monk is new to me. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to roll something else while you do that.
So if I do a maneuver right behind him to flank, would I provoke?
Yes, you're moving through his spaces, unless you do acrobatics. Because he did manage to get up, and he's still got his great sword out.
Okay, I'll try to do an acrobatics roll.
Okay. As you get closer, you can just feel that weird aura hit you.
Okay. On that, is it a effect of a spell or anything like that?
It's a supernatural ability.
Okay. Oh, 2.
Which one am I looking at when I'm looking to see if they clear an acrobatics check to get past? Isn't that their CMD?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Isn't it the CMD that they have to beat to acrobatics past somebody without provoking?
Yes.
Okay. He did not clear it, so he gets an attack on you.
Okay.
But he does not get to roll, and he rolled against Silverblood with, because you're not currently that target for him. 15 does not hit, so he swings out at you, but completely misses as you manage to tuck and roll past.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and try this. I will double check my feats real quick. I think
And
crushing
he is now
only-
flanked, so you get a +2 bonus to your attacks.
Okay. Okay, that I can't do. Alright, and he is standing back up again, right?
Yes, he is standing.
Okay, so I get a +2 to my attacks. Gonna go ahead and... Oh wait, that's a... Alright, gonna go ahead and try... I can't use Flurry. So I'll go ahead and try Stun... What?
Are you gonna use your cestus for this attack, or are you gonna use your
I
fists?
can kick him?
Yeah, you can use you can tell that if you're hitting him anywhere his armor is, like, you can hit him. It's not gonna break your bow.
Should I try to stun him or should I try to trip him again?
Whatever you want to do.
'Cause
The stun drops his AC, so that's fine too. Drops it for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, the crushing blow is only as a full round
Okay,
action.
then you gotta kick him.
So. No.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and fight with the Setsi. And we're gonna
Okay.
go ahead and try a stunning fist.
Okay.
And
So the stunning fist part is against his CMD, right?
The stun.
Is that just an AC hit? Yeah. Okay.
It's an
Yeah.
AC and then it's a CMB.
Okay. Well, right now they're the same.
Ugh!
You do not hit.
Hero
As you go to take, yeah, you
No,
do
I-
have your hero point.
I can key focus or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you have that inspiration, whatever you did this is a different day.
Yeah.
But for right now,
It's
you missed.
flurry. All right, it's only when making flurry, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration on that one.
You just get a +4
Okay.
on it.
Huh?
I'm saying you just get a +4 on it.
As
We know it
inspiration lets me re-roll.
Oh, you're not using that. You're
Yeah.
okay.
No, I'm saving my hero point.
You hit.
Okay, so I'll roll damage in just a second.
You are going for lethal damage, right?
Yes, this condition. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So roll whatever
I guess
your
it
bonus
just
is
be-
to try and stun.
I can't even find it. Monk must choose which condition will apply. This is going to be a stun. Um, the condition replaces stunning the target for 1 round, and a successful saving throw still negates the effect. I don't understand that. Like I
Oh, so it's a
understand it, but
saving
it
throw then.
doesn't
Is it a
tell me.
fortitude? It's a fortitude saving throw then? What's the DC on it?
It doesn't list one.
Let me try.
It's
DC
very
is 10.
it's worded really confusing.
DC is 10 plus half your character level plus your wisdom modifier.
So what you're
So
My wisdom
it's,
mod is 3.
so it's a
six.
DC 15. So let me roll against that. He misses it by 1.
Okay.
So what does that do? It drops his AC by how much?
It stuns him.
Okay, so he is stunned for how many rounds? A defender is stunned for 1 round until just before your next turn.
Okay.
Stun
My
means
weapons.
He drops anything that he's held.
Yeah.
Can't
So
do
his-
actions linked to penalty. AC. Loses dex bonus to AC if any. And we attackers get +4 on attack rolls. And combat
Yes.
numbers.
Yeah, I haven't rolled damage just yet, but also my weapons, glorious weapon splash with light. Any creature the wielder attacks in melee is automatically dazzled until the beginning of the wielder's next turn.
But the stun does the same thing anyways.
Okay. So let me go ahead and
So as you do that, he drops the greatsword.
Fantastic.
it's D4 plus 2 plus my dex for
I don't know. Do you
mass-
still get to do damage when you do your stunning fist?
Yeah, it's part of the attack.
It's an attack, it's
not
just
in
an
place of the
additional
damage.
right.
Yeah. It's not like the rogue
Okay.
tricks are.
Any additional damage for flanking? I forgot.
No.
8 damage.
Alright. So you do that, you snap kick him right in the side of the head, and as you do, you manage to hit right where his helmet clasps on, and the helmet sort of turns on his head, and he like drops his greatsword. He's like, ah! And he's trying to fix his helmet.
So it's spinning right now. It's covering his face.
Can I
Just
Wait,
spun
what
the
did you
helmet
say?
a little bit so he can't really see about it. He's
Make a motion to kick it away.
Yeah.
She already
okay,
used her
so-
move action and her standard though.
Just pointing at it.
She used her.
Like going like
She
that.
used her. Oh! She can make a motion for somebody
Yeah.
else to.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I thought you were saying for her to.
No,
do
like
it. I was saying
free
she
No,
already.
no,
action
no.
speech.
Oh yeah, yeah, she can do that.
That's what I'll do.
So she points at it for somebody to kick it away.
For anyone to kick it, it doesn't matter who.
Feed it to the
I
gators.
need
That
to
way we
roll
have to fight a
something.
sword wielding gator.
Actually, I need to roll something real quick for you.
Sorry that took so long.
No, that's
Learning a new
fine.
class here.
Well, that was kind of why I was trying to do the early combat, but I made them way too weak, and y'all just plowed through. Okay, so there is. Y'all have made enough noise that it's now somebody else's turn, as the crocodiles are now interested in what's going on over here.
Man, them some dumb crocodiles.
I think only 3 of them noticed. Let me see how far they are, because it's 60 feet at most. Okay, that one. We'll say that one didn't hear it, but these 2 did. This one slips into the water, and they sort of crawl out onto the land to right here. This one sort of gets to about here, and they're sort of looking on. And you can tell they're a little slow on land, but if they want to, they can move fast. They don't look like they're going to do anything right now.
I
But they definitely look like they're waiting for They're definitely waiting for one of you or him
One of
to
them
be
is a land
wounded.
crocodile. That one's
They
going
definitely,
around.
yeah, they definitely look like they're waiting. Here, I'll swap the tokens out.
You don't have to.
They're looking like they're waiting for somebody to be wounded enough to look like prey and eat them. But they're still keeping enough distance that they don't want to get hit by one of you guys.
I'm not so dumb then.
Well, they're predators. They go after the weak things. So if they sense weakness, they'll go after it. So right now they're eyeballing him, but y'all are in the way of him.
All right. Whose turn is it? Tala's?
It is now Tala's turn.
Okay, well, I might as well, do I need to, what kind of action is it to get off of the tiger?
Move action.
Okay, well, because the tiger is gonna just go, okay, I'll go ahead and continue on with the call. How many times can I do call lightning?
It's your caster level, right? So you can do it 3 times. So you can do it 2 more times from that same casting, but it still takes your whole round.
Right, so that's why I was saying might as well just...
You can zap him again, and he's got a negative reflex save at this point.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and zap him again, and Salbus is going to immediately go and attack him.
Since he's stunned, his reflex save will be minus... I think it's a -2 for that. He does not make the reflex save. Roll damage for 3d6. The lightning strikes down and blasts through him again.
Does it also
And as
hit? Does it also hit his greatsword away?
No.
Well, then it's freaking lightning, man.
If that was the case, it would blast the other people away from him too. You're reaching for too much here, Tala.
Well, she has to. She's a no.
Okay, so you do that, and you're going to have Salbus take a 5-foot step and then make a full attack.
Yes.
Okay. He gets 3 attacks then, because he doesn't have him grappled,
bite?
so he doesn't get his rate attack. The bite attack hits, roll damage for that. So he reaches over and bites onto that same place where Silverblood had hit him in the shoulder and just digs in and just chomps in there real hard.
Then he's gonna make his 2 claws and 2 rakes.
He only gets the rakes if he's grappling, and he doesn't yet have the auto grab from a bite.
Okay.
So
So,
he only gets the 2 claws.
all right. There's a claw.
That is a whiff.
There's another claw.
That is a whiff.
What are you doing? Okay, I guess that's his turn then. Can't do much else, right? Can he do anything?
That's correct. No.
All right.
It is now Hugo's turn.
All right, I'm gonna have to tell Silver to move out the way so he can go ahead and take his turn.
All right. Silver,
well,
it is your turn.
I'll give him one last stab, then I'll move over.
Okay. Roll your attack. That is a hit. That is almost a crit threat for you.
Oof.
You deal 17 damage. It doesn't look like you got all the way through his armor when you did that, though.
Hey, we kind of need him alive to question.
As you do that, you stab into the same joint that the tiger just bit. And his left shoulder is looking really rough right now. He doesn't look like he cares at all.
And I'll just
He
move over.
he just looks like he's still trying to shake off that stunning attack.
Yeah, I moved over.
Okay, that's your move action.
Is this good enough? Is this good enough, Hugo?
Yeah, I can deliver my blessings of Iowa Day.
In that case, I finished my turn.
Alright. My sword flicks with green, or with gray flame. Sorry, different. Not green.
Green flame!
Great flame!
On top of that,
By the way, the +4 to attack rolls is only on the combat maneuvers with him. So you still get the bonus because his AC's down.
Wait a minute. With the +4, then didn't technically Celdus get +4?
No,
No.
that's a combat maneuver. It's like a grab or a trip or something like that.
alright, so that puts my attack at, let's see here, I got +2 because of flanking. He's at a -2 AC. My attack is now +4.
I already dropped his AC for it.
My attack is now +4 because of Bane activating. Gray Flame is
Alright.
activated, so it is a +5. That puts me at +14. And let's see here, where is my destruction? Nope. There it is, justice. My judgment has been activated for the day. This is, I get 2 of them. Judgment of justice. I get a +2 to attack rolls, carrying me to a +16. I'm going to charge him, getting the bonus from the charge. I believe that's
Alright.
+18.
Yes.
May Iowa have mercy on your souls.
It would be sad if you roll a 1.
That's a +18.
All those bonuses. Yeah.
Charge.
And you rolled a crit fail.
Hero point to negate that crit fail.
All right, reroll it. Or are you just going to add to it?
I'm just going to add to it, since we know it's a hit.
Okay, so you get a +4, it comes to 23. It is a hit. Roll damage.
Alright. 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 1d6. So that's 5d6. Let me double check the justice. It's not to damage. Correct. That's going to be 24 damage.
All right.
Thank you, Tala, for fucking that up for me.
He looks like he has been seriously injured. He doesn't care.
That is fine and dandy.
It is
Not
It is
the
now-
necklace off of him.
he's already used his move action. He's already used his standard action. Nobody has moved his great sword either. It's
He's
still
stunned.
there at his feet. He's stunned, and it would be Rana's turn, but he uses a hero point to act out of turn.
Go pick
Is
it
anyone
up.
going to stop him?
Well, once he goes to reach for it and pick it up, I get a attack of opportunity.
I would
He
too.
would if he was going to reach for it.
Alright.
Instead, he takes his hands like this and
No,
just,
no, stop. I use a hero point.
okay, what are you going to
The tiger is kicking the freaking great sword towards.
do? He's clearly not, you're robotic, but he's clearly not going for the great sword. Whatever he's doing, he's not even trying to pick up his great sword
Okay,
right now.
what is it that the cat can do that will trip him?
You can try to make a trip attack, but he's no longer stunned, so he doesn't have that negative anymore. Because the stun ended at the end of his turn. And then he
whatever
acted
it
on
was,
turn.
whatever it was that
Refresh day.
Yeah, refresh real quick.
Oh, fine.
We'll pause for you.
What about now?
Much better.
Everything zoomed way out. I don't know. What what is it that the cat can do to grapple him? Because doesn't he get like
Your cat does not have improved grapple or grab yet. What do you want to do?
I don't know, something to stop him from doing that. I don't think shooting lightning at him again will do anything.
You can't cast any spells either. Well, no, it's no, yeah.
I can, because that would be a continuation of my last casting of that.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Give me a suggestion here.
Do a thing.
Do a thing. That no, really.
Well, you kind of suck in combat, so let me see what your kitty cat has.
Well, yeah, looking at my cat here. Not looking at me.
You can try a +5 trip attack. No, wait. Yeah, because it's a hero point. To drop him to the ground.
If anyone had counterspell, they could try and counterspell it. Just like,
Of course, the time to say that can do something.
Oh, there's
No,
an extra
say
5 damage on that. I did, or an extra 1d6 damage on that attack.
okay, roll it.
Yep, real quick. Just, I forgot my teamwork feat applied.
All
There
right,
you go, 6 more.
he's still up.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay, what is it for trip?
+5.
This is 1d20 plus 5.
1d20 plus 5.
Damn it, Salvis.
Your cat goes to trip him and does not manage to.
That was a waste of a hero point.
A hero point only gives you one action, one standard action, and that was it. So he reaches out as your cat
Nobody's
goes to
going to
trip
do it.
him. He just stands his ground, and your cat's paw hits the plate mail armor and just goes whack. Nothing happens. He reaches out, does this. He goes use the hero point.
That's what I'm saying. I've used a hero point.
Okay, you've already used yours.
That's what I said.
And Ron, who else used theirs?
Tala.
Tala, I thought Rana did.
No.
I used inspiration.
Inspiration.
I
Okay.
use my hero point as well.
So he goes ahead and does that.
That's a full round action.
You're stunned.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a full round action.
One you just did?
Well, no, not the one I just did.
That's what I'm talking about.
He blasts out. And as he does this, you just see, you can feel this energy pouring out of him. And I need everybody to make a will save.
It's negative energy.
Yes.
All right. Will save. All right.
And I will tell you how it goes for you.
Yes. I hope that's good. Is that good enough? Is it good enough?
Save.
Is this an enchantment, spell, or effect?
Let me see. I don't believe so. That part definitely isn't. This is a bonus part.
Is it a spell like or supernatural? Oh wait, of a fey.
It is a supernatural ability.
But
It is
it's
not.
Yeah.
It is not a enchantment.
Oh, my dang favors.
And it also does not provoke.
Yeah, I figured.
A
you just let me
14.
go for it.
A 14 does not save. And the only way to save will be a hero point.
Hero point that I've already used. To try and stop him from doing that to begin with. Joy. Okay. Hold on, let me go see.
Yes, Foo. It does. It just does it in line.
Also, does my cat also need to do a will save?
Yes. The only person who hasn't done their will save is Rana and Salvus.
Yes.
Salvus does not save either.
Salvage just looks up like, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. Is this a, it's not illusion. Never mind.
Does the gator need a will save?
The 20, because you're right next to him, does not save.
Well, if I had a
Or wait, if it's a tie, do you fail or save? I forget.
Always a bit.
Okay, okay, that's right. Okay, so you did save. You barely saved.
Whew.
So as that happens, Tala and Salvus both take 12 damage. The rest of you take 6 damage, and now you have to roll another will save.
I have evasion. Does that matter?
Oh, if you have evasion, that's only for reflex
Reflex,
saves.
but I take no damage.
Okay.
Okay, so he takes no damage from the negative energy. Everyone else takes
Is that a
6
thing?
other than Tala and Salvus.
Cool.
Yeah, per attack.
Nice.
Okay, so since you all have to roll one more will save
Everybody?
against
Oh,
the
shit.
effect that it has. Except
Well,
you, since you took no damage from it, you don't. Okay. A 17 right next to him doesn't save. That saves. Rana. Salvus.
Nope.
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Silverblood. And since you took no damage, the status effect can't hit you. You are all now under the effects of confusion. So at the start of your turn, you'll have to roll a 1d100 and see if you're affected. That is all he could do this turn. He's still standing. And
I'm gonna
since all he got was a
really
standard
quick.
action, go heroic. Okay.
Well, never mind. I can't remember what confusion was.
It is.
You roll a 1d100 and it determines whether you can act as normal or not.
Yep.
So on a,
What type of spell is it?
It's not a spell. 1 through 25.
it's a
action.
supernatural ability he did.
26 through 50, nothing but babble. 50 through 75, you do 1d8 plus strength to self. With your item in hand, 76 plus. You attack the nearest creature.
That's fine.
So you've got a half a chance of hitting him, but I won't, since you never talk, your babble incoherently will be you just doing weird gestures. So you don't get forced to break your vow of silence, because that would be BS. Roll your 1d100.
No.
No?
She says right now.
No.
Ouch.
Okay. You
Oh,
have
nearest,
to attack
but it's
the
his nearest
So-
creature. That's him.
No, he and Salvus are the nearest. Roll a 1d20 odds. You pick which odds or which evens hit him.
Oh
or
shit!
which hit
Don't do that to me.
Salvus.
Tay, you pick it. It's your character.
Nope.
All right.
Now, it doesn't say you have to make a full attack, it just says make an attack.
Odd Salvus.
Okay.
Evens.
You are attacking him. Roll your attack.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to do a full round action.
You can't do a full attack action. It's just an attack
Yeah,
action.
it's just an attack
It makes you do.
You're just
You're just blindly lashing out, essentially.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, yes, I could do a full attack.
Yes,
I'm not
you-
moving or anything.
You indeed are confused.
I understand that now.
Yeah.
But you don't because you're confused.
Correct.
Yeah. I still get the +2 for flanking on this.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So you definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. And can I add anything to this, or just this and that's it? Because of confusion.
All you can do because of the confusion. As you hit him, You rear back, and in your confusion, you just slam forward with everything you've got, and you smash into the back of his helmet, and it pitches him forward so hard that he slams forward into Hugo. And as he hits Hugo, Hugo is just hit with the dead weight of the guy,
Yeah. Do
as
it.
he's clearly unconscious in Hugo's hands.
Does the effect end?
Confusion.
The effect does not end until
Is there a
it's known
save
out.
for it?
It's only one round. Oh, for
Oh,
you,
okay.
the effect has ended at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. Then I
So-
will end my turn.
It is the end of your turn. You are no longer confused. It is now the crocodile's turns. They see
Crocodilus.
that there is a bleeding, wounded creature really close. And this one creeps forward, and it's going to try and bite at the unconscious plate mail wearer.
I'm gonna hiss at it just because.
Since it's attacking something right there and it has to move close to do it, it does provoke if
Hang on
Hugo
just a
wants to
second.
drop the guy and hit him.
My action is just to. There you go.
You just let the crocodile have it.
We
Okay.
kind of needed to question him. He's the one that had the fight with the sun.
So the crocodile,
You guys can take him.
the crocodile's going to make its attack. He's unconscious. He's helpless. It bites him. It drags him back this way, and as soon as it hits near the water, it twists and does a death roll within its grasp, and then it pulls him under the water, and you don't see anymore.
Crikey!
All right.
And the other crocodiles immediately all swim to the same spot.
Assuming that we're out of combat. If we are,
You are out of
I'm
combat,
going to use my detect
but
evil.
Silverblood is as soon as you detect evil, it hits you full in the face. He was hideously evil. Even
I mean,
his
more to see if he's still alive and that evil aura is still present.
Well, let me check something real
He
quick.
was just knocked unconscious.
I need to roll a damage roll real quick. He is in the crocodile's mouth, and it has. You can detect that his aura is a strong aura of evil, but you can sense it rapidly vanishing. You're certain that he is about to die any second.
All right, I'll just stand here and wait.
Okay.
We needed.
So while you
To
wait,
pass.
Salvus, Tala, roll a 1d100. Salvus slaps himself in the face with his paw. Roll 1d8 plus his strength. See how hard he hits himself.
What am I rolling?
1d8 plus his strength modifier. Something is wrong. Salvus hurt itself in the confusion.
Strength modifier. Let's
Yes. Okay. 1d8 plus 2. So he does 7 damage to himself as he slaps himself all across the face. Sort of snaps out of it. It's Silverblood's turn. Silverblood, roll a 1d100.
We needed to find out where he took the sun. That was the guy that had the fight with him.
Silverblood sort of it's like, oh, sorry. I thought I was in bed with another beautiful lady. I must be daydreaming, or maybe I'm seeing the future. As he shakes off the effects. So he's down. He's dragged under the water. All you see happen a few seconds later. We are now out of combat. As blood starts to fill the water, is bloody, swamp-covered cloak floats to the top.
Does it have the holy symbol attached to it?
The holy symbol was on a necklace
Okay.
in front of him. So that was presumably on his neck and presumably inside of a crocodile now.
All right.
Only the cloak floats to the top as you have killed an anti-paladin of Rogue Fagug.
I look back to Tala and say, Now, you should be happy. Nature giveth, nature taketh away.
So we're now out of
Yes, you're
combat.
supposed to do that after you get the information.
We got enough information sitting right there in that tent.
Have at it. I ain't going in there.
I have ended the Great Flame effect on my blade. I have ended my bane.
His cloak sort of floats. As you get near the tent and you look inside, there is a. Okay, you can. If you're detecting evil,
I
there's.
just essentially assume I'm always casting detect evil and magic out of combat.
Okay. Okay. So as you do detect evil, okay, if that's the case, then you definitely detected magic from the cloak that came off of him.
Oh.
And before he got eaten by the crocodiles, you detected magic off of his armor. And you, even after his personal aura faded, his armor still detected as evil.
Yeah.
But as the crocodiles continued to bite and bite and bite, even that one
That
went.
said, I'll make sure that the cape's at the shore for somebody to get.
Yeah, it's right there where the purple is. If that should have shown up on the crest layer.
Yeah, it did. I just can't move it or anything.
So, as you walk towards the tent, you can detect some evil coming from the tent, and you don't detect any magic, however, inside.
Okay. I will peek in very carefully.
Okay. So as you pull the tent flap back,
Yep.
you see that there is, against the back tent pole, that there is somebody who is stripped down to their breeches and is tied up against one of the tent poles. They look severely beaten and bruised.
Okay.
It is a male, looks to be in their late teens, early 20s.
Alrighty.
And the thing that you're detecting evil from is a book that's sitting, and it's the only thing in there that's not just nasty covered in swamp gunk, and it's just a little book, and you can tell the symbol on top is Rovagug's symbol.
To use the wand of Cure Light Wounds, would I need to roll a use magic device?
You don't. Anybody else in the group would who doesn't cast that, but you can cast that, so you don't have to.
Okay.
You just roll the 1d8 plus 1 on whoever needs it.
But,
1d8 plus
But-
1.
we go.
Okay. So as you do that,
Of course.
the person is just completely still out of it. You're not sure why they're out of it, but a little noise is not enough to wake them up.
How many charges
I'm gonna use a
does
heal
this
check
thing
real
have?
quick, just to see.
Okay.
How many charges?
There's
does it
50
have?
charges on it. It was fully
Already
charged.
blown one. So
As you study him carefully, you can see the way he's sitting there that his breathing doesn't appear to be the deeper breathings of somebody who's asleep. It looks like he might be pretending to be asleep.
All right. I'm just gonna say, if I have to, I will punch the literal shit out of you to get you up.
He looks up and he looks at it and says, "You one of his, you bastard."
What a who's.
He's got a split lip. There's dried blood on his face, a swollen black eye. He's clearly been worked up pretty well.
or
Plate mail
Can I just
bastard.
like peek in the tent and like
Yeah.
shine my holy radiance?
So I do say one of who's that she does is.
What, did you think we exchanged pleasantries? The bastard in plate mail who just left.
Oh well. No, we ain't one of his. And I hold up my wooden holy symbol of Diomede, which is a beautiful great sword. Light
Okay.
shining around it.
So as he sees it, he looks at it, and he actually does recognize it after a minute and just goes, "Well, you're not with him then.
No,
Do you mind untying me?"
he's with the Gators. I might just untie you. Where you from?
"My Reeves," he says.
What's your name?
"Travis."
Dude, we
Travis
got a name,
Dennis.
Hardy?
You didn't.
I didn't think so.
are you the counselor's son?
Yes, what? Who? How did she know I was out here? She kept saying it was freaking
That's a
kobolds.
sense motive on it.
Okay, so as you do that, you can tell he's telling the truth to you. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything, but he does seem genuinely kind of not surprised as much as not surprised that she would have sent somebody, but that she would have actually sent them here.
Don't worry about how we
That's
get
good.
here. The magical question is, what were you doing with that fellow? And why is that book over here?
What? Is he still
Hugo.
tied up to the
Hugo.
pole, beat
The
up
prince.
severely, bleeding everywhere? He's like, oh, I came out for a lark. What the fuck do you think happened?
Hugo, the guy took him. He beat the shit out of him and took him with. Straight up carried him. This is the guy.
It's intimidating. Just want to make sure we're straight. So you ain't got nothing
No,
to do with that
I
book.
don't.
Does anyone need a? Does anyone need
As you say the first part, he goes, wait, that's not what Ioma Day is about, is it? Then you say, the book, he goes, fuck Rovagug. I don't have anything to do with that shit.
Well, why don't we get you home? I will untie him.
I would appreciate that. So as you
I'll give him
untie
one of
him,
my
he'll-
extra rations that I brought.
okay, he takes it. He just like scarfs it down. It looks like he hasn't eaten much in days. There's a bowl of like nasty swamp water next to him that's clearly like half drank. So as he stands up, he sort of like sways a little bit. He's like, oh, I was feeling that. He's stiff moving. He's got like cuts on him.
I think that's his way of hinting of, hey, we should probably heal him a little.
Yeah, that's fine. You do what you want. I'm taking care of his book. I will use my judgment of smiting,
All right.
which bypasses special DR for all kinds of stuff, plus the actual magical effects of my Grey Flame weapon. And I will strike down this unholy abomination that they would call a book.
So as you hit the book, you basically obliterate it. The gray flame off of your sword catches it on fire, and it just burns to complete ash in front of you. There's not a trace left.
There, I healed him for
Vile
3
evil in
points.
the name of Ioma Day.
Okay.
That's it.
We need to get him back home.
Where is his token at? Why is his token not here?
I said it's actually
Okay,
perfect
there
time
it is.
to go ahead and end the night too.
Yep. And as you save him, he comes out. He looks
You were
scraggly.
barefoot?
He got stripped down to his underclothes actually, and he pulls the shirt on the side and pulls it over so he's at least covered his chest. As it comes out, and he's like, "Oh, you guys look weird for being mercenaries.
We ain't mercenaries.
Did you at least find the other people?"
No.
That wasn't part of the contract.
It was not. But as he says that, he just says, "Well, let's get back to the town." And as the end of tonight's session, unless you want to go pick up that greatsword or that
Absolutely.
cloak.
I just
The
made a note of
greatsword
it.
does not. The greatsword does not ping as magical, but the cloak does.
That's fine. We'll bring it back as proof.
Right. So that is the end of the night. You have done excellently. You have defeated a level 7 anti-paladin,
Very nice.
and you have earned enough experience with getting past the crocodiles and that you will all be able to level up to level 6
Right.
next
Yay!
session. With that, we'll end the night, and I will go ahead and ask the first question. Hugo, what did you like about tonight, other than not having to GM?
Well, straight up being able to play with two. It's damn nice being Hugo Jones.
Tyler, what did you like about tonight?
Kick ass. Either way.
Yeah, it was pretty good, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. New character, crazy cat lady. I'm okay with it.
It's not a cat, by the way. It's a tiger.
Tiger. Exactly what it is. You're the one that put his actual name down. You put it as Big Cat instead of Salbus.
Well, I didn't get his
Rona,
name.
what did you like about tonight?
Pretty much all of it. It was really fun. You did great for a first time DMing.
Silverblood, what did you like about tonight?
One might say your DMing was quite good for first timers.
Thank you for the follow, Zane. Welcome to the guild.
Thank you.
And perhaps giving a man shin splinters.
Damn near.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
All right, Hugo, what did you not like about tonight?
He's like
That's
legit.
it.
Taunting.
Tala, what did you not like about tonight? You gotta have something. Come on.
Hugo not having his map working properly. So the fact that he had to refresh and make him doubt, you made Sab doubt himself.
Well, that's my job.
First 5 minutes.
I'm just really glad that refreshing helped because I had no idea what to do after that point. I'm just gonna be like, well, you're screwed.
It's enough where I actually go between masks and stuff. So yeah, I always try and have some sort of costume going.
Rana, what did you not like about tonight?
You got punched.
I got bitch
No, she got
slapped.
slapped
Yeah.
with a sword.
I got hilt slapped. And I'm in a swamp.
I really like
Silver
being able
Bullet,
to
what
just
did you
punch
not
that
like?
dude into submission.
Yeah.
That was pretty fantastic. I was really not expecting you guys to go all non-lethal damage, so that was a complete surprise. And I was like, "Oh, these guys are just gonna lose so hard now."
Oh man, they would have been like Rana just would have taken on all of them if that drink would have spilled on her.
I was surprised that they actually landed a single hit when it became non-lethal because he didn't want to be the one to start a lethal fight.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn it!"
Yep. That's how you settle it.
Okay, Silverblood, what do you not like about tonight?
Not having a proper mask to wear.
Well, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time for next time.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything I can do better, Hugo?
Not at the moment. You're settled in just fine.
Excellent. Thank you. Tala, is there anything I can do better?
What? Oh, I just realized you're talking to me. I registered Tala as Rana for some reason.
Tala! Hey, is there anything I can do better?
Be more amusing. No, go.
He's in chainmail with cat ears.
Exactly.
Yes. Rana, is there anything I can
know
do
what you
better?
can do. Order a new headset because all I've been hearing is the echo because of the fact that you've been going through the laptop microphone instead of your own microphone.
Maybe I'll just order a microphone.
Next time
Oh, no.
you need to dress as Perf.
That's
Oh.
perf.
The yellow was the yellow mage.
From Journey Quest, because you look like Glorian tonight. Now you need to be Perf.
All right. Silverblood, is there anything I can do better?
Cannot think of a thing.
You were supposed to ask what was something awesome somebody else did.
I'm getting to that.
God damn it,
I'm
Jay!
doing those-
Wait your turn!
I'm doing those last. Because I wanted to do it a little different. Damn it! What was something awesome Hugo did tonight?
Damn near
Right.
everything. Right?
What was something awesome Tala did tonight?
It wasn't Tala, but Salbus fucking smacked himself in the face. That was
That
pretty
was-
great.
That was a great image.
After combat's over, Selvus.
The
Rana,
cat was
what's something-
bored, okay?
What's something awesome Rana did tonight?
She curb stomped somebody for smacking her in the face.
Yeah, she did.
Pretty savage.
Not even a chance. So that guy that she curb stomped he had a higher AC, but he had the weakest HP. He only had 9 HP. You nearly killed him with non-lethal damage.
I could just imagine like getting an extra kick in on his face. Bloody
Silverwood,
mullet.
what's something awesome you did tonight?
You got to have a confused daydream.
That was pretty great.
I don't know. I think the rapier to the shin was pretty great.
Yeah.
Hugo, what's something awesome someone else did?
There's a bunch that happened. I'm gonna actually say the chocolate diet moment. The fact that she went through all that trouble and actually managed to identify them, and then said the damn thing wrong.
I know what this is. I know it.
It's a troglodyte. What? What? Tala, what's something great somebody else did tonight?
Hugo murdered the non-believer in cold blood
That was not
by
cold
just
blood.
giving him to the Gators rather than get the questions done, then give him.
There was no questions
An
left.
enemy of Ioma Day.
Look, feed the gators now, ask questions later.
Absolutely. It
Rana,
worked out,
what's
always
something-
does.
Rana, what's something great somebody else did?
Silver blood, fucking jumping over that bridge. He was
He's so majestic.
worried. He was glorious. Doing unnecessary flips over that.
I like that he had to like mentally prepare himself for that role, and he was like,
Well, had you guys done that, the crocodiles were not completely like if one of them had grabbed you and gotten to do the death roll, they can do some quick damage.
Oh, they
real
can.
fast.
Mm.
Those death rolls are brutal.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
So, final thing is you're each going to level 6 by next session.
you skipped Silverblood.
I'm still no, I didn't. I asked
Yeah.
him. Oh, I'm
Did you?
sorry. Silverblood. What's something awesome somebody else did?
Hugo doing Fahrenheit 451 on the book.
All right, so each of you is going to level 6. That includes Salvus. You have gained this non-magical greatsword and an unidentified magical cloak from the Anti-Paladin. You have recovered the mayor's son, but you still don't know what's going on with the troglodytes. You don't know what's going on with these bandits. You have no idea where the other missing villagers are. They didn't specify how many, but you get the impression that there's several, since they did say villagers.
3.
There were exactly 2.
That's a couple, man.
And you have technically fulfilled your contract, though. So
Technically,
next time, if you want, you can just head back to town. You have cleared one of the major optional encounters
Woohoo.
of this story path.
Awesome.
And that is why you have leveled. Everybody gets their hero point back. I will give you a GM hint that you can use next time. And what do you look forward to next time, Hugo?
Just playing.
What do you look forward to next time, Tala?
Having to put this makeup on again and doing it this fabulous. I gotta fix the way to look at it.
What do you look forward to next time, Lana?
Yes, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time because you're being
It's
a right
it's
now.
a very nice break from the normal campaign. I really enjoyed playing it. Switching it up every now and then is fantastic.
And
So-
what do you look forward to next? Yes?
I was just gonna say just playing in general.
And what do you look forward to next time, Silverblood?
Playing again, definitely. More shin splinting.
More
I'm
shenanigans.
curious if he would have confirmed his crit. He would have confirmed his crit against you and would have done would have done 30 damage to you, Silverblood. had that not been interrupted.
Damn.
So I'm glad he at least got to get one successful attack out with the channel energy thing, because otherwise that would have been very
Except
anticlimactic.
it seemed like the only person who really fucked up was me and Salvis.
No, Rana still got confused, and had he had a full turn, he would have done that and then moved away, so she would have been
Yeah.
forced to attack one of y'all. But he had the hero point to do that because of the stunning attack. All in all, I had a lot of fun. I hope chat enjoyed it. I hope everyone who was playing
I
enjoyed it.
definitely enjoyed it.
I believe we have our regular Rise session on Saturday at the regular time, and we will see everybody then. Thanks for watching and thanks for being
Bye,
here.
guys.
Bye.